Libra, I'm on vacation, so I had a little extra time this week. I decided I'm going to upload a mini 5-card movie star spread. This won't take place with the regular weekly read. It's just kind of an added bonus. So here we go. Libra, you were moving on from something, but you stopped. Because something changed. There was something in your vicinity, something in your tribe, perhaps a person or a friend, or maybe a change in finance that has now adjusted your situation a little bit differently. You feel very lucky. Okay? So you were moving on from something and you were like, okay, I'm done with this. I'm just going to take my lessons and I'm going to push forward. But something stopped you because something in your environment changed, which took this situation and made it a little better. There are some truths and some understandings that you didn't look at before, or they just weren't spoken to you. But now that you know these things, now that you have these resources available to you, you recognize that you misunderstood the situation, which is why you are walking away from it. Now, if this is a vocational spread, then you've found a new passion, like a new project or something that's really got you drawn into work and making you happy. But if this is a personal relationship, like a friend, family member, or even a romantic relationship, you found a new spark, a new connection, a new level of intimacy in this relationship. It's almost like there was a huge misunderstanding and you were ready to just get rid of all these things in your life or change everything completely. But maybe a conversation or some new information came in and you're like, wait a minute, this isn't only salvageable, but I can make it better than it was before. And ultimately, if you take the time and you keep up the communication and put in the work, the possible outcome is not that everything will turn out better, but you have all the necessary ingredients. And if you apply a little bit of patience and a little bit more understanding, you can take these two opposing energies, the good and the bad, you can put them together. You can both learn a lesson moving forward and you can both grow from that. And when I say both, that could be you and your work or your work group, or that could be you and the person in the personal relationship. You now have all the necessary ingredients to fix something if you choose to put in that work. And it feels so good because it's not like anything you've ever experienced in the past before. You recognize that there's a long, hard road ahead of you, but you're ready to put in the work for the long haul in order to get to the end goal. You just have to be careful that you don't go into this overconfident and disrupt the other energy that you're dealing with. Libra, take your time. Keep the lines of communication open. Know what's expected of you. Set reasonable expectations of the other entity, the other energy, the other person, the group, and push forward because you do have new information. You do have new resources for a good outcome. But it's going to take time. It's going to take patience. It's going to take dedication. And like I said, this is unlike anything you've experienced in the past. So you're going to have to take each new piece of information with a grain of salt because you're doing something you've never done, which is great because I always say, if you want something you've never had, you have to be willing to do something you've never done. Libra, this is a really good read. Congratulations. I hope you found a message that serves your highest good, and I will see you next week.